waking up those feet a little bit, and we're going to go round the foot, so we're going to go along the outside, pressing down, cross the balls of our toes, the inner arch, the heel, and then a gentle massage on the inside. So let's just start gently rolling that ball into the foot and just waking up those feet, especially as it's got a bit cold now and all our feet are getting a bit achy, at least mine are. And just roll that, so go up and down the outer heel, across the ball of the feet, and just stop to press the toes down in. And we'll also do the inner heel. And if the ball shoots off, don't worry, just going to get it. And press into the heel, and then just press down. And take it to where you feel that needs pressing this morning. Right, let's go to the other foot. So we'll go along the outer edge of the foot, pressing down. And then we'll go to the ball of the foot, so the ball of the toes, just pressing, just pressing down so we get to the toes as well. Ooh, might be a bit, because we haven't done this for a while. And then we can take the ball to the inner arch, just rolling it along and we're pressing down while we roll. And the heel. We'll forget about the heel of our foot actually. And then, let's just give it a gentle massage. Okay, right, I think that's woken up the feet a little bit. So let's pop the ball to one side. Okay, that's going over there. And let's start by our usual seated. Now, if you want to pop a cushion or a blanket behind your back to help support, pop it into this curve, your lumbar curve, which creates a nice little support for you, and then you can just lean back into it a little bit. Okay, so you've got a nice comfortable seated position. I'm going to remove mine. That's fine. Okay, so we're going to start with our feet. So our knees are stacked over our ankles, and we're going to lift those toes up, and then we're going to press them down, starting with the little toe, a bit like playing the piano, pressing the toes down into the ground, and then just pressing the toes down, not crunching, we're not pulling them towards us, as if we're trying to drill through the ground, just pressing them down. And maybe you'll begin to feel the inner arch, the arch of the foot, just slightly, the muscles slightly engaged, they'll start to tighten a little bit. So while we keep that pressure on the feet, let's go up to our head, and we're just going to turn our head and look over our right shoulder for a moment. And then we're going to come back to centre. And we're going to turn our head over our left shoulder. And we're going to hold it there. And then we're going to come back to centre. We're going to go one more time to the right, turning over our right shoulder. And back to centre. And one more time to the left. Beautiful. And back to centre. Right, we're going to take our chin to the chest, so we're keeping our torso straight. We're just dropping the chin down to the chest. I'm going to hold that there. And we're going to take the chin up. And then if you want to take the extension by taking the head back, you can. And back to centre. Right, we're going to start on our repetitions of the feet, and we'll alternate between upper and lower body. So we'll start with our belt. We're going to hook that over our right foot, so it's the ball of the foot. We're going to tuck our right elbow into the side and pop the belt over the palm of our hand. We're just going to take our left hand to our left leg, reminding our left leg it has to stay active, it can't get lazy. And we're going to do 5 lifts, and if at any point you get tired, that's absolutely fine, just stop, join back in. Okay, so on the inhale, we're going to raise that foot, and that's number 1. And we're going to inhale for number 2. We're going to inhale for number 3. Inhale for number 4. And inhale for number 5. Lovely. Let's pop that down. Right, let's just take the belt inside and over the outside of the leg so it stays in place. And let's just go back up to the neck while we rest the legs. And we're just going to take the right ear to the right shoulder. So we're going to drop our head to the side. And back to centre. And left ear to left shoulder. And back to centre. Right, let's add a little bit more of a challenge into our legs. We're going to take our grip and pop it between the thighs, just above the knees, so that you've got the movement of the knees, but you've now got to start thinking about pressing our legs in and the left leg down. So we're now engaging the legs a bit more. So we're going to take the belt back into our right hand. And we're going to go for 5, and we're going to slow it down a little bit more. So in your own time, let's inhale. That's 1. And let's inhale as we raise that leg. 2. And inhale as we raise that leg for 3. And maybe you can feel that back of your thighs and your calves stretching now. Inhale for 4. And we're going to inhale for 5. And lower it down. Just pop that belt through the middle of the legs and over the side again. And we're going to go to our shoulders. I'm going to do 3 forward rolls and 3 backward rolls. So we're going to pop our hands on our legs, both feet pressing down still to the ground. We're going to take our shoulders up to our ears. We're going to rotate them back into the spine and down. So that's roll number 1. And we're going to take the shoulders up to the ears. We're going to take them back into the spine and down the spine. Roll number 2. And up to our ears. Shoulder blades into the spine. And down. Right, let's go the other way. So this time we take our shoulder blades into the spine, so we're opening up this chest beautifully. Taking them up to the ears. And let's come forward for roll number 1. Alright, let's repeat that. Take the shoulder blades into the spine, up the spine, and forward. That's 2. Oh, that starts to loosen a few muscles. And into the spine, up the spine, and 3. Right, that's our shoulders back to the legs. So it's our final round. And this time on the 5th one we're going to hold it. So just remind us, left leg pressing down. And we're going to inhale for 1. We're going to go even slower than last time. And inhale for 2. And release. Inhale for 3. And release. Inhale for 4. And release. And this is the mean one. We're going to inhale for 5. And we're going to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's release that. And let's take the belt off and just take it to the other side for a moment, ready to use. Okay, we can leave the brick where it is for a minute. Right, let's just take our feet off onto tiptoes. That's both feet together, so hang up on our tiptoes. Just check in with both legs. We've spoken about this before. One doesn't go off at an angle. And coming down. So up onto those tiptoes. And down. And we'll do a bit more tiptoeing work later. And up onto tiptoes. And down. Right, we're just going to lift that right leg again and rotate the ankle clockwise. And let's go anti-clockwise. Beautiful. And we'll pop that one down. And let's lift the left leg and let's rotate that ankle clockwise. And anti-clockwise. Lovely. Okay, right, let's pop that down. Right, let's take our belt over the left foot, so we'll get ourselves ready, and then we'll adjust our alignment. Okay, so left elbow into waist, palm up, belt over the hand. So going to your right foot, just gently lift the toes of your right foot and place them back down on the floor as if you're playing the piano, and you're pressing into the right foot. We'll place our right hand on our right thigh to remind us. So we're going to go for 5, so we're going to inhale, 1, inhale as we raise for 2, and release. Inhale as we raise for 3, and release. Inhale as we raise for 4, and release. And inhale as we raise for 5, and release. Right, we'll take the belt through the centre of the leg, so it just sits on the outside. And we're going to take our palms facing forward down to the ground. And we're going to raise them, palms facing up to shoulder height. Now, this is as far as we go. If you're more comfortable here or here, that is absolutely fine. And we're just going to pulse the arms. Okay, so palms facing up, and we can do exactly the same down here. We're pulsing those arms, it's just a small movement. Okay, so we're going to do that. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Now just give your arms a little bit of a shake, make them comfortable. Okay, whatever you need, listen to your body. Right, let's go back to those legs. Right, I'm going to start introducing the core a bit now, so we're well getting nicely warmed up. So think about our tummy, just gently engage those tummy muscles, pulling the tummy section, your abdominals into the spine to help support your back muscles, and your pelvic floor muscles, just gently squeeze those together. And let's go for another 5. Are we ready? So we're going to inhale for 1. Inhale for 2. Inhale for 3. Inhale for 4. And inhale for 5. And release. Right, pop that over there. Right, this time palms are facing forward, so they can be down here, palms facing towards me, or they can be up here or anywhere in that 45 degrees. Decide what's comfortable for you, and we're going to pulse. Now again, we're pulsing, so the thumbs are pointing up. We're actually pulsing up. Okay, And while we're doing this, let's just check in with those tummy muscles and let's start counting backwards. So we've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and a 1. Right, release that. Move the shoulders, roll the shoulders, whatever's comfortable for you. Think about that. Right, we're going to do our final 5 on this side, and we're going to do it slowly. If you get tired at any point, just pop the leg down, and when you're ready, join in again. Right, are we ready? We inhale for 1, and release. Inhale for 2, and release. Inhale for 3, and release. Inhale for 4, and release. And this is the meaning. We're going to inhale for 5, and we're going to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Well done. Right, let's just pop the belt to one side, and let's just take the brick out and pop it to one side at the moment. Now, you can do this, come to the front of your chair, or you can do it further back. Just come up onto your tiptoes, and we're just going to rotate the legs. We're going to windmill them a little bit. Hold onto the sides of the chair just to help give you a little bit of balance. Okay, we're just waking ourselves up a little bit, and we're starting to move the lower spine, putting a little gentle twist as well into it here. Okay. Again, just do it from the back of the chair. Okay, that's it, lovely. Okay, right, let's see, we've done head, hands. Okay, bring your hands in front of you and really make a fist. Squeeze, 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 shoot the fingers open. And squeeze, 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 shoot those fingers open. And one more time, squeeze, 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 shoot those fingers open. Lovely. Right, we're going to do our gentle arm raise and bend. So we're going to take our fingers to our side, relax the shoulders down, fingers pointing down, palms towards me. We're going to inhale, so you can hold your right hand on the side of the chair, you can put it on your hip, you decide, or you can put it on your thigh. I'm going to go for the chair. We're going to take an inhale, raising that left palm, and at any point you're at your edge, that's where it's not comfortable anymore, you stop. Okay? Now we can take the fingers by stretching up to the sky, as if we're going to tickle that sky, those clouds, and we've got plenty of them today. And only if you want, keeping both buttocks firmly on the chair, you can bend to the right. Okay? If your left buttock is starting to ease up, you know you've gone too far, just come back gently like that. Lovely. Alright, we're going to take the left hand down and we're going to swap over, so the right arm is going up, so your left hand can go to the chair or your thigh, and your right arm is now pointing up to the sky. Now we can stop here, we can stretch up and tickle those clouds, or we can take a bend, but just checking with your right buttock if it's come off, just come back to seated and straighten up a little bit. Okay, and let's bring that arm down. Lovely. Right, I'm going to go back to the legs. You might want to come forward on the chair. It's the one where we go out to the side. Okay? So we're going to do our right leg first. So engage the left leg, hold onto the side of the chair, and we're going to lift the right foot a centimetre off the ground, and we're going to take it it out to the side, keeping these right angles so the foot's flexed. And we're going to bring it back and put it down. That's number one. We're going to lift, take it out to the right and bring it back and pop it down. That's number two. We're going to raise the foot up. We're going to take it out, bring it back. That's number three. Take it up, take the foot out, the knee, the leg, bring it back. That's number four. And last one, so we're going to lift it up. We're going to take it out and we're going to put it on the floor here. Okay? We're going to take our right hand, straighten the arm, the back of the hand is going to press into our knee and our knees pressing into our hands. So we're creating our own resistance right here and we're still gently pressing down on the left leg here. And that creates a nice stability around the pelvis area. Okay, just going to hold and think of the sunshine that's gone, all those lovely thoughts we can have. Lovely. Right, we're going to take the hand to the outside and this time we're pressing the knee into the hand and the palm into the knee. I'm thinking about how wonderfully fit we're going to all be feeling soon. Okay, lovely. Let's release that and help the leg back. Right, we're going to do the other side. So we'll start with our stabilising leg, our right leg. So we're pressing gently into the ground with our right leg. And it is the left leg we're now going to work. So I'm going to lift the left leg a little bit off the ground, about a centimetre, and take it out to the side, keeping these right angles, foot is flexed, and bring it back in, pop it down. That's number one. Right, lift a centimetre, take it out to the side, and bring it back in, number two. And while we're doing that, let's just check our torso is lovely and long. Lift that foot up, take it out to the side, bring it back in, that's number three. Lift it up, take it out to the side, bring it back in, that's number four. And our last one, lift it up, take it out to the side and pop it on the floor. And again, we're going to create our own resistance with the left hand, back of the hand to the inside of the knee, thigh, and we're just going to press. So we're actually working this arm as well, we're working our left arm, as we're pressing that into our left knee, and we're working the outside muscles of the left leg, as we're pressing those into our hand. Nearly done, just a little moment more. So I'll count you back from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, let's release that, take it to the other side, and this time you're pressing the palm of your hand into the knee, and your knee is pushing into the palm of your hand. Okay, that's lovely. And we're going to think about when the sun's next going to put in an appearance. Just to take our mind off this for a moment, and we'll count back from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely, and help that leg back. Right, I'm going to pop the brick back between our legs for a moment, just to keep them engaged. Okay, so we're just going to pop those back there, and then we're going to do some arm work. Now we're going to start working, stretching our shoulder blades. Now you can stop at any point that you want to stop at, because it's just part of a continuum to a final pose. Alright, so we're going to take our left arm up to the shoulder, we're going to bring it in front of us. Now if this is uncomfortable, pop that left arm, keeping it straight on your knee. You decide. Okay? We're going to take the right arm and we're going to take it above, and we can stop here. You are now stretching your right shoulder. Okay? If you want to go further, just turn the left arm so it's palm up. You don't have to. And if it's uncomfortable, bring it down and hold it here. Okay, that's it. Well done. You can take it up and you can stop here. You can bend the right arm. I'm going to model this one, I think, today. So I'm just going to hold it here. And let's unhook that arm and give it the shoulders a bit of a wriggle. It's a bit like as if you're trying to swim. Okay, so we're going to move those arms a bit. Right, we're going to do the other side. We're going to take our right arm up to the side and we're going to bring it in front of us. Now, if this is too much for today, just lower it down to the knee. That's still fine. Okay, I'm going to take the left arm over the top. And we can stop here. You can turn the right palm up and take a bend. And if you want to, you can bend that right one. And we're now stretching those little muscles around the left shoulder. Okay, let's help that arm out. And again, let's do a little bit of a swimming movement just to get those shoulders moving. You know, as if you're doing a crawl in a swim bath. Just imagine you're racing down the swimming pool doing this. Okay, lovely. Right, we're going to go back and we're going to do a twist. So we take our arms to the side. We're going to raise them up to shoulder height. We're going to turn to the right, putting the right hand behind us, either on the chair or over the side of the chair, and the left hand on one of the two knees. And then you can turn your head so you're looking over your right shoulder. I'm going to take some lovely inhales, going to be active about our breathing. And on each exhale, just see if you turn a little bit more into that twist. One more active inhale. And let's bring the arms back to centre, second ballet position. And we're going to go the other way. So we're going to turn to our left, putting the hand behind the chair or the seat behind you. And we can look over our left shoulder. And again, doing some nice deep breathing into the ribs. Let's come back to centre. Okay. Right, I'm just going to take the brick out from between our legs. And I think we're going to do some toe taps now. So we're going to take our right leg out in front, point the foot, and we're just going to tap it on the floor in front. And we're only raising it about an inch off the floor. It's not a big one like that, it's just little taps. And we're going to go as fast as we personally can. So each person is going at a very slightly different rate. And this is just building up some strength by repetition work. And while we're busy tapping that toe, let's check in what's happening with our midriff. Okay, we'll pull that tummy in a little bit. And our shoulders are relaxed. We can crunch them up to our ears. And if we have, just gently roll them down. Okay, so I'll count us back from 10, 9, 8, and you'll be able to feel the eyes here working. So I'll go to 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right, let's just pop that foot down. Give the thigh a rub, because you probably really nicely worked that. And we're going to do the left side. So again, we're going to take the toe out in front of us, and we're just going to tap that toe. Just a tiny little movement, up and down. And if you get tired at any point, you just stop, put your foot on the floor, and when you're ready, join back in. And you may well find that one side is much easier than the other. You've always had a slightly stronger side, mostly because most of us are right-handed, so we tend to favour one side over the other. Now I'm just going to keep tapping, and I'm going to start counting back from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and a 1. And bring that foot back. And again, just give your thigh a gentle rub if you use it. Okay? Alright, we're going to go into our cat-cow. I'm going to show you side on what we're doing. So I think the cat is quite easy, the angry cat, when we go back and our head drops last. But for the cow, we're going to have our hands on the knees, and so we're going to go from a cat, we're going to roll ourselves forward, so our elbows are going down, and then the chest comes up, and very last of all, our head goes back, and then we can go into the cat, okay? So we'll do the exhale into the angry cat. And we'll inhale as we start to roll ourselves over the thighs, bringing our chest up to the sky. We're shining that chest forward, head's going back, and we're going to lovely cow. And then on the exhale, we're going to start at the pelvis, pushing one vertebrae of the spine back one at a time, and the head drops down last. Take the inhale as we start to roll over those thighs, shining our chest up to the sky, and the head drops back. We'll do one more round, so we're going to exhale, starting with the pelvis, one vertebrae at a time, rounding the spine, pushing it back, dropping our head last of all. And then on the inhale, start to roll yourself forward over the thighs, shining that chest up, and taking the head back last. Lovely. Right, let's come into a nice, neutral, comfortable position. And again, if you want that cushion behind you, please take it. Right, we're going to take our left hand out to the side, we're going to bend it at the elbow in front of us, and we're going to drop that left hand down, and we're going to use the right hand just to gently press on the back of our left hand. So stretching over here now. Right, we're going to release that, and we're going to rotate that wrist. We're going to go clockwise, and we'll go anti-clockwise, which somehow doesn't seem so easy to be. Okay. Right, we'll take the right hand up to our side. We're going to bend that elbow and drop the wrist, and we're just going to gently press with the left hand on the back of our right hand. Okay, and we're going to rotate that wrist clockwise. And anti-clockwise. Okay, we're going to take our hands down, we're going to take a big inhale, so we raise them over our head, we contract our hands with our eyes, bringing our hands together, bringing them down in front of us, and our elbows are tucked into our side, and then we're going to lift those elbows to the side, so we're pressing into the palms of our hands. So we're taking the stretch the other way. Pressing the fingers together as well, so we're stretching those fingers. Okay, right, we're going to do our hand sequence. So we're going to extend our elbows, arms out in front of us, opening the palms towards us. We're going to bend the elbows in, so our palms come back towards us, rotating through the back of the hands. Fingers point to our heart, to our toes, and extend those out in front of us. And we're going to bring the palms back to back towards us. Our elbows will go wide. Point the fingers towards the floor, towards our heart, as we rotate through the hand and extend out in front of us. And we'll do that one more time. We're bringing the palms towards us, so our elbows bend, turning through the back of our hands. Our fingers point towards our heart, towards our feet, and out in front. And our last time going back, so we bend the elbows as our fingers go down to the ground, towards our heart, and open palms in front of us. Lovely. Right, we're just going to do some knee lifts. So possibly best to be as far back in the chair as you can for this, so that your back is supported. And we're just going to raise one leg at a time. So we're raising the thigh to the tummy. Okay, so if your back is in the back of the chair, that helps. And we're just going to raise the left leg. And then we can put that one down. And we'll raise the right leg. And pop that one down. And we'll just repeat this. We're going to go to the left leg. And pop that one down. And we're going to go to the right leg and pop that one down. Alright, I'm just going to ask you to roll your shoulders to release any tension you've got there. And you can go forward as well. And just turn your neck to the right again, so your head's looking over your right shoulder. Let's release any tension being held. Come back to centre. And looking over our left shoulder, and back to centre. And we're going to take our chin to our chest, and back to centre. Right, let's take our arms by our sides as we come to our final inhale, fingers out wide. We're going to take a lovely deep breath, raising our palms to the sky, gathering all that energy in that we've created, bringing our hands together in prayer position, and we're going to bring them down, stopping on our forehead for kind thoughts, on our lips for kind words, and on our heart for kind feelings. Namaste. Well done, everybody.